Grief can occur for many different reasons. In DeVito Chapter 7, we see some of the ways to communicate with someone who's grief-stricken. These are some of the ways. We should confirm the other person and the person's emotions. We want to give the person permission to grieve. We should avoid trying to focus on the bright side. We should encourage the person to express feelings and talk about the loss. Additionally, we should let the person know that we care and that we are available. Today, I would like us to look at a scene from the 2014 Walt Disney animated film, Big Hero 6. In this film, we see that grief is discussed specifically geared towards the loss of a loved one. This film is predominantly focused on our main character, Hiro Hamada. Hiro graduated high school early and lives with his aunt and his brother. His brother Tadashi is also very intelligent. Tadashi wants to make sure that Hiro is on the road for success. So he shows him the school that he attends and the project that he's been working on for so long. Hiro ultimately decides that he wants to attend school there too, and so he starts working on a project. One evening, while Hiro is showing his creation at the school, there's a fire and Tadashi dies. While I will not share it here, the film shares that Hiro has not been attending school after his brother's death. This is one of the ways that a person may grieve. An article in the National Library of Medicine shares that another example of a change in physical activity is to make a sudden change in one's lifestyle. The change here is that he opted not to go to the school that he wanted because he was grieving. Soon after Tadashi's death, Hiro finds Baymax, the project his brother was working on. Baymax is confused by the news of Tadashi's passing, as he was in good health. Hiro explains that yes, he should have lived for a long time, but that there was a fire. Baymax wants to help his patient, and he finds a way. He does not try to focus on the bright side when talking to Hiro. Instead, he encourages Hiro to speak with friends and family. He goes as far as initiating that contact for him. His aunt, friends, and Baymax all try to help Hiro through the grief of losing a loved one. In this scene, we see some of the ways that Baymax intends to help him.
Tadashi is here.
No. People keep saying he's not really gone, as long as you remember him. Still hurts.
I see no evidence of physical injury.
It's a different kind of hurt.
You are my patient. I would like to help.
You can't fix this one, buddy. What are you doing?
I am downloading a database on personal loss. Database downloaded. Treatments include contact with friends and loved ones. I am contacting them now.
No. I don't do
Your
that.
friends have been contacted.
Unbelievable. Now what are you doing?
Other treatments include compassion and physical reassurance.
I'm okay, really.
You will be all right. There.
Thanks, Baymax.
I'm sorry about the fire.
As Baymax is a robot, some of what he says and does would seem pushy. In DeVito, it is shared that we should not be pushy, but that we should encourage. He hugs Hiro and says there as a way to soothe him. Prior to the hug, Hiro's pretty standoffish, but during the hug, we notice his demeanor change some. To me, it seems like he was grateful for the hug and the attempt to make him feel better. As mentioned earlier, grief can occur for many different reasons. Today we focused on the loss of a loved one. While sad, it is true that people die, and sometimes it is expected, while others, like the case with Tadashi, it is sudden. However, grief will occur for each person. As mentioned previously, we all react to grief differently. Some get angry, while others may turn to whatever faith they may practice. This is also seen on the Nemours Children's Health website that covers death and grief. This is not the exact quote, but people may notice or show grief in several ways: physical reactions, frequent thoughts, strong emotions, and spiritual reactions. If we are trying to help support someone who is grieving, it is most important to let them know that we care about them and that we're available if they need us. We need to let the person know that it's all right to grieve. Thank you so much for your time.